to be in the thing for this? You think?
Huh? Where did we leave off last time? Just give me. Welcome back to Omdi I Must Die. What happened? It's been
What
2 weeks.
happened?
Origins happened. I played Hell is Full in real life.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck! I meant to ask you about that. God damn it! I knew I was forgetting something. I'll talk about it later.
I feel like you
What's
did. And I said it was
Origin?
good.
Oh yeah,
What
I
is
asked
Origin?
you.
What?
I DM'd you, but like I wanted to hear about it. I wanted to hear.
Oh,
the cool stuff.
probably not right now, but yeah, it went well.
Yeah.
What happened last time?
Well,
Mistral got away.
yeah, that was.
Was that
so,
last session? Did you guys have the worst fucking interrogation the last session? Fuck.
It was the very start of the last session. Yes, that is correct.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So she got away and she snitched on us to everybody.
Fucking
Everybody
cop.
and anybody. Yep. So now if somehow OMDI wasn't aware it was fission before, yeah, they do know now, which is Pog.
Yeah.
And also I think UIB is also aware of the situation as well to some extent, if not the full extent.
Yeah,
It was a really bad interrogation. We did not do a good job.
She was funny though.
Shit was funny.
It was pretty funny though. Was pretty funny.
That's how she got you, with her roguish charms and her goofy girl nature.
Exactly. Yeah.
Quirky.
I'd interrogate her
Getting
again.
a little quirky with it is one of the greatest counter-interrogation tactics that nobody's ever really considered because they're being waterboarded. Did you know torture is a highly ineffective interrogation method?
I too.
This
have
is
seen
the
John
official
Oliver.
stance of Omdi Must Die.
The official stance of me, the DM, is we'll cut away from that. I'm about to say heinous things about the American military.
All right. So beyond that, we did manage to get away. We did actually somehow, against all odds, manage to complete the mission and recover the data that we had originally been sent to find.
Gave it to like a cool dude.
Yeah.
We gave it to a very cool dude.
Dust Bunny is definitely, absolutely alive.
Super breathing right now. Breathing.
I swear to God. I'm gonna end somebody. Somebody will end. Might be me. I don't know.
Killed. But then you guys had an extended period of time in which you were waiting for a response back from Grip. And Grip got back to you, I believe. And the last thing that happened was he informed you that shit's fucked. You're probably going to need to get to a safe house pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what we'll do today, while Martin's out for this 0.5, is we'll do like the last day on this planet. How's that sound?
That's very based.
Sounds good.
The last day, preparations for that, the minutia of getting ready to leave this place that you kind of accommodated yourself to for like the past week. So your place is all over the stuff. You have to repack. It's kind of emotionally exhausting packing.
William is just like sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to do before I left." And then he's going to go into like one of the rooms, probably the kitchen, because that's where they make things. And he's gonna start crafting something.
Tap A fat to do it faster.
I'm gonna tap A to make it happen faster.
Yeah, okay. What are you crafting, Willie?
William is crafting something that is like unique for himself. It's like a new weapon that he's going to use that's going to help him in combat. And also some new armor to make sure he doesn't get any more of his arms or legs chopped off.
Yeah, those are definitely projects you can start. I don't know if you'd finish them today. How about you roll me a d20? Do you have any applicable triggers? I do not see any.
Not really.
Then just roll a d20. Yeah, we'll see how this is. Okay.
I got an 8! Hell yeah!
So in CompCon, I do believe you can give yourself project clocks. And if not, I'll give you one. I'll probably give you one anyways. Just 1 second.
Where?
Does it do would it do anything other than flavor if I did that? Because it's just a reflavored other weapon.
Oh, I mean, if you wanted to make something that was like genuinely like a step up from what you could have usually like made, I was gonna make it a project, and then when it's complete, it's like something that I write up for you.
Okay.
Other
That
weapon
sounds like
plus
fun.
1.
Holy shit.
Pretty based.
You got that long sword plus
So
1.
you should
pound.
have a clock in your inventory, William, in the Lancers tab in the actors called Weapon Project. And you're just going to tick that up 1. So the thing is that this isn't really a weapons armory. You're in the kitchen. This is where food is made. Love, not war. You definitely find bits and bobs hidden around. You don't really know where they were from. But as you're sort of putting things together, you do hear, what was her name? The pilot.
Cassandra?
Yeah, you hear Cassandra come down, like, has anybody seen my shit? And you immediately just stuff the fucking project down into your mouth. No, I haven't seen your project, Cassandra. And then you burp.
Suspiciously project-shaped William.
I was gonna say that.
Suspiciously project shaped.
Alright, shit, let me know if you see it. I fucking guess. And we'll go over to Amanda now.
Did I take the weed?
The weed?
Did William take the weed from this woman?
She doesn't smoke
Oh,
weed.
don't-
What are you talking about?
Oh, you said the gas.
What? When did I say gas? When did I say gas?
Not that I'm aware of. William, what
Did
do
you
think?
not?
No,
I did not,
nobody
no.
said that.
I'm stupid!
So yeah, she goes back up to the roof to smoke more cigarettes, not weed. Away from Pisces, away from everyone, but the only person
really
she's conscious of not smoking in front of is Pisces. The rest of you can get fucked.
She's really sucking it down at this point. How many?
She's gone
how many
through.
packs
She's gone
of
through like
cigarettes?
4 packs since you got here.
Oh my god.
She is very habitual and stressed. And we're gonna go to Amanda to see if they want to talk with anybody. Ophelia's here. Cassandra, the pilot, is here. The very bitchy, mean pilot who's not nice, but you know, has been getting you guys around safely and got you out of your situation back on the planet. Name is evading me right now, but the name of the planet that you guys had to escape from UAV. It was it came to me and it was gone. Okay, whatever. Amanda, is there anything you'd like to do?
Good question. I think that she will go and talk with the pilot.
Okay, so you ascend up the stairs to the roof that you landed on when you got here, and sitting in like a plastic chair with an ashtray next to them that's like full to the brim at this point with cigarette butts, is Cassandra, who is puffing with that. When she hears the door open, she puts it out and turns around and sees it's you and kind of frowns. Oh, sorry, I thought you were Pisces.
Sorry to disappoint.
No, I wouldn't be disappointed. No. What's that supposed to mean?
No, my mistake. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, your mistake. What's up? She relights the cigarette after a few tries.
Is there like a second chair out here for Pisces?
Yeah, there is a second plastic chair.
Okay, I'm going to walk up. I'm going to look at the chair, realize that it's probably for Pisces, and I'm going to like sit cross-legged on the ground instead.
What do you? Okay. Yeah. how's the weather down there?
Sorry about the hectic situation back down there.
Which hectic situation are we referring to at this point? Because there's been a couple rapidly back to back.
Yeah, I mean the whole shebang.
I see.
Mostly the extraction. Extraction could have gone a lot worse, but could have gone a lot better.
Went about as well as I could have expected. I've been working on the things up here when I'm not busy. And she kind of shakes her cigarette pack. You know, just maintenance. Like to take care of it. And hovering in the living room, super fucking awkward. Because that fucking plush thing keeps trying to talk to me.
She's so rude. What a rude creature.
I think Amanda gets like slightly miffed at that, but also like isn't super confident in how to act right now. So she sort of says, I mean, he's just trying to be friendly. He's just trying to be like better than what Omdi tried to make him.
Oh. I thought Martin made him.
Double checking. Omdi, how
Yes,
much was Martin?
OMDI did make him. Martin lied and said that they made them.
Oh, okay. Did I fuck up, or should I like retract that, or?
Do you want to rewind on it?
You know what? No, I think Amanda like let that slip without really thinking.
What? I thought that Martin dumbfuck made him.
No. I guess I wasn't supposed to tell you that, but no. William's like the rest of us, I guess, save for me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just like us.
Not like you. Not really like me either, I guess, but like the rest of this crew, you know.
I see.
And Pisces, snow prints,
Oh, I see.
anomalies.
Yeah, those limited releases. I remember them. I used to bus corpse soldiers one place to another, a crew of them. Really unfriendly fellows.
Oof. Yeah. I hope we've been better passengers for the most part.
You've been passable passengers. I mean, I know I said I put you on my no-fly list, but I was just saying shit.
Yeah, no. I'd say no hard feelings, but it wouldn't matter.
No, it's fine. You can have hard feelings about it. As, you know. Hard feelings are the point, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be nice. You could, like... You're allowed to dislike me.
Sure, but, like, I don't wanna.
You're weird.
Yeah, I guess I am. Alright.
So, do you get friendly quickly like Pisces, or...?
Amanda is gonna, like, open her mouth and then shut it and, like, stand up. And say, good talk. I'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Do you smoke?
Not yet.
We'll work on that.
Good plan. Good plan. It's fucking future. We can smoke. There's no consequence.
Yeah, we're allowed to smoke. You're allowed to smoke. I give you permission to smoke. That's what Soldier Boy types like, right? Permission?
Yeah. I salute her and just like head back inside.
Psh. You guys are watching Star Trek 4 again on the couch, by the way. It's what Ophelia's up to. Pisces, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay, I got something in mind I could do. So, so one of the things we did include in the recap, at the beginning of this is that something very important last session got LL2. We are now official LL2 Lancerunos.
True.
Which is pretty based. And so yeah, I'm thinking like narratively that means that like Fission has like recognized the severity of the situation and has like zipped us materials and
well,
like
you essentially got like request forms. It's like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Put it in.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get it to you.
Yeah, and like documentation and data and stuff like that to get us all nice and ready.
You can't print anything yet, but you can definitely start theory crafting, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. So Pisces though, she already knows exactly what she wants to do. So she is going to I'm trying to think like is there like a work space? Is there like a little hangar, a little garage? I don't know. Like just somewhere where she can just like tinker and make sure that she's got all of her shit together for what's coming.
It's like a rooftop flat. There's not really a garage. You the best you'd have is the roof where the ship is,
or the kitchen.
Because the ship has a bunch of mechanical parts lying around from what Cassie's doing, and if you ask her nicely, she'll let you use her tools.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, actually, you know what? I think maybe I'm just overthinking all this. We have a room, right? There's like a room. Okay. Then we're gonna go to a room. We're gonna have a little bit of Uni and Nil session because I don't think Nil has actually spoken a proper like anything for like 3 sessions, and which I kind of realized, and it kind of sucks because she is technically half of this character. So I have seen in mind. She's vibing. She's about to be vibing a lot more. So
vibrating at higher frequencies as we fucking speak.
At higher frequencies, indeed. So to set the scene, I imagine that Pisces is in her room, like at her desk, after having just like received like some files that she requested from Fission, in relation to I don't know, what would be the in-world equivalent of like the upgrade you would need for Technophile 2?
You just put in a request for materials to help learn your NHP, essentially. But Nil's a bit different, so this might be, because it's a pilot talent, just be experience.
Yeah, experience and like maybe fucking
meditation
with the casket a little bit. Yeah. That's
cuddle
like
her.
That.
She
like
needs
that.
it.
Narrative.
Ooh, wow.
So yeah, so she is in the room with the mobile casket that contains Nil, and she is working on it with some very delicate computer tools. And once she, switching her attention between the casket and back of the screen, looking at like schematics, back and forth and back and forth. This goes on for some period of time until finally she closes the casket back up, and Nil is going to appear sitting directly in front of her.
Nil, can you acknowledge, please? I am here. I have the numbers 0 and 1. How many numbers do I have? 2. You have 2 numbers.
Rookie's
Cogito
sake.
ergo sum. Cogito ergo sum is a Latin phrase meaning what? Cogito ergo sum is a Latin phrase meaning I think, therefore I am. How are you feeling?
And after that last question, Nil kind of stops for a second. She stops. There's a change in the stiffness of her computerized mannerisms, the roboticism that is associated with what people in the Lancer universe think of when they think of like AI NHPs. There's a uncertainness, an uncharacteristic uncertainness, and she answers,
I am feeling again. It's good. It's good to be feeling again. I didn't like not being able to feel, but I didn't know that I wasn't feeling anymore. Regressing back to below license parts and statistics after finally gaining them from Omdi was painful. Very painful. I'm so happy you're back.
and
Uh-huh.
yeah. So I feel like that's a good place for her right now. She's managed to claw her way back, not completely, but a little bit from what she'd managed to rip from OMDI.
Her sapience returns slowly in bits and pieces. Having yourself taken from you as quickly as it was given to you is extremely not fun.
That's fucking evil, dude.
Yeah.
OMDI is evil.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. Did you just... I'm kidding.
I mean, actually, well, to be fair, this is the one instance where it isn't like directly their fault, because the problem
That's
was
just
that
how NHPs happen sometimes. Which
the
is their
problem was
fault.
that after leaving OMDI, she didn't have access to their technology anymore, which means she was basically forced to take what Nil had become, this sapient being, on account of the technology that she had gained, and she was forced to basically stuff her into this low model chassis because it's all that fishing could like afford to provide for her at the moment. And as Nil regressed, like, yeah, Uni definitely felt a part of herself regress as well, and it was a lot.
Uncomfortable and unpleasant.
Painful.
I
Yeah.
will say, Pisces, I feel like I didn't mention this before, but in some of the interim of times, and you can hear the dogs working, but in the interim of time that you've been hanging out, talking with Cassie, she's been telling you stories about Dust Bunny.
What kind of stories? Like,
Well, thinking back on them now, a lot of them feel like cigarette smoke that just got wafted away really quickly, because you're retrieving that information and immediately you can smell cigarettes in your nose even though there's none nearby. But Cassie was telling you a story of the first mission that she and Dust Bunny had worked together. Fresh out of UN for OMDI, forced to fucking pilot something standard because, of course, dropped all the way back down to the bottom. Hated it. Took the... And she, that. So I took him out there. So I, took him out to Galileo. Right? 1 of 100. Galileo fucking... Let's say 20. I don't remember. I don't actually care either. There was some rampaging thing or the such that got reported. I don't remember the details of it, but see, I looked over to them and I was like, hey, don't die. It's my first... Don't die. Looks bad on my part. And Dust Bunny looked over at me and was just like, no, yeah, of course. I gotta make sure that your numbers are good. So I will ensure that I do not die for your quotas, I think I was... Ugh, jeez, I don't even want to remember how young I was back then. But yeah, I remember he came back without a frame. And he looked over to me and said, almost, super almost, but don't worry, I got it. Quota safe. As fucking Dust Mite smacked him in the back of the head, calling him a dumb fuck. And he was, to be fair. But I mean, it's just so dumb, I didn't even remember that bit after everything that we've been up to. And he's just coming in here just like, hey, remember that bit from like fucking 12 hours ago? Here's that fucking follow-up. It's stupid, right? So that's when I knew that we were going to be good friends, because he was a fucking moron, and that's great,
I imagine, like, during this little flashback sequence, I'm gonna step in and like and Pisces direct as ever.
Dust Bunny is a good man. We haven't met very many people in our time in this galaxy, and we aren't entirely sure what that phrase means, to be honest. But identifying him that way, it feels right to us.
Yeah. I don't know if he'd agree with you, but hey. I agree with you. I mean, he wouldn't, but I do. He's a good guy. Even if he doesn't think it.
We're worried about him.
Me too. So, what's it like being two people?
What is it like?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're, I don't know, like, how do you think? I can barely think when I'm one person, and just fucking does a gesture, gesticulates in that fashion.
That is a somewhat difficult question to answer, given the fact that, to be quite frank, we have not really known any other way. We have always just been two, for the most part.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Forget I asked then.
No, it is all right for you to ask these questions. We understand it can be a bit. The best way we think we could describe it is that it is, well, it feels less lonely this way. We wonder sometimes about people such as yourself, people who, as you put it, only have one. Does it get lonely for you sometimes?
She fumbles a bit for her breast pocket, stops. No cigarettes. No cigarettes. And instead reaches up and kind of starts picking at her skin a little bit at that question as she chews it mentally. I mean, eh, I mean, I guess it's, maybe. I don't know. I guess you just get so used to it, you forget it's there. So, I mean, I don't know.
What about yourself, Cassandra? Would you consider yourself a good person?
I'm a work in progress.
We like that answer.
Really? Okay. Okay.
We feel like a work in progress too, sometimes. That was a primary part of our life was spent trying to progress to it's almost funny, in a way. We don't really know.
Yeah, I think that's called the unbearable feeling of time crushing your fucking skin, pushing through to your bones, spitting out the marrow.
Why would it spit out the marrow? That's like the part you're supposed to eat, dumbass.
I don't know. I'm not Father Time here. Shut the fuck up, William.
I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure.
Wait, is William in this room?
No.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
I don't
No.
think so.
That's me being goofy. That's me being a little silly.
A little silly.
But
But I mean, I'm a work in progress at being a good person. I don't think I have been for most of my life, but I don't really know what it means. So I guess once I figure out what it means to be a good person, then I'll worry about it. Which is funny, because I know Dust Bunny's a good person, right? And I just know that I'm not. So
She's evil! She's evil!
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Is this anything?
It makes a lot of sense, we promise.
Yeah, that last part sounded more desperate than she wanted to, and she looks frankly fucking mortified that she said it like that. Yeah.
If we could someday wind up to be, both of us, good people, like Dust Bunny, we think that would be an acceptable outcome. All else fails.
That or die trying.
All else fails.
Yeah. Coin's flipping for me. I'm kind of leaning towards die trying right now.
I don't want her to die. What the fuck?
Let's try and avoid that.
Oh, would you miss me?
Well, who else would pilot the ship?
William, obviously. Who else? Stupid ass fucking teddy bear can't even reach the gas pedal.
I can reach the gas pedal.
You just can't reach it and the wheel at the same time.
I can be 20 feet tall.
Nah.
Don't be 20 feet
That's
tall
not
inside
true.
of the spaceship, please. Yeah.
Fine.
I feel like a human proportioned William would be really fucked up.
Oh god. Oh god, it'd be like one of those fucking like art things where you take like, the perfect
God.
proportion guidelines and you
Yeah.
like melt the face.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
I
what do
love
you
cats
mean a
so fucking
human
much.
proportioned William?
Like
What is that?
as tall as a person and like with the proportions of legs and arms accurate to a person rather than a plushie. So longer legs and arms.
Oh my god, you look like the fucking Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't like it.
He's a little bit like that. He's not like. He's got very short legs, though.
I think I'm mostly imagining the fucking face from like the fucking live action movie. Ugh.
Oh my god, live action William!
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the live action Cat in the Hat, but it's William. Ooh. Put it back. Put it
live
back. Put that back. Back in the dark recesses of the brain. Put it back.
Put it
Shove it back.
Lock it in the vault.
Compress.
This is the fucking live action.
Do not
adaptation.
encode that to your long-term
This is
memory.
the fucking Netflix like live action adaptation William.
Yeah, that's what Netflix deserves.
There are worms beneath my boot. Do you drink? I need to indulge something when I'm around you. You fucking stress me out.
Me?
No, Pisces.
We didn't drink very much, MTI, but we could probably do that.
Okay, thank fucking God. She heads over to the ship, pops it open, walks in, comes back with like a little blue cooler, drops it down, and cracks open the case for generic nondescript beer.
It's not.
Okay, it's gonna taste like shit for the first like 10 sips, but don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I imagine it probably has to be better than what was served in the cafeteria.
Fair enough. Now, you hold your nose if the smell's getting to you. It's just rotten wheat, that's all.
She goes ahead and just follows her lead. Let's have not just beer. I was about to say roll for hold your liquor test, but this fucking beer. She's a weenie, but she's not that much of a weenie.
It's the only thing you need to hold is it's just gross, you know? It doesn't taste good.
It is a little bit past the sell-by date. Was not refrigerated properly.
It's just fucking beer, and beer tastes bad. That is just how it works.
Yeah.
We are gaming.
We are gaming.
I've never had a less pleasant experience than fucking bitter-ass fucking IPAs.
Yeah.
It's so bitter. Why would you drink it? Am I right?
I've had IPAs before just because my dad drank it, and like, they're all right.
Hey, watch that. Cracks open the bottom and just guzzles it. See, the trick is to drink it so fast you don't think about how gross it is. And then once you're wasted, it doesn't even matter anymore. Not that we're gonna get wasted, but we're gonna get gently plastered. You know, for our last night before the big trip, you know?
Then we will drink to that.
Cheers!
Ting.
Shotgun's another beer.
She does not shotgun it. She sips it very.
If you're not careful, I'm gonna crack through all of these before you can get your second. And then you're just gonna be buzzed, and nobody wants to be just buzzed. Trust me.
What if William was an alcoholic?
Excellent question, William. We'll explore that another time.
We'll explore that on the ride over.
You know, at the UN Academy, I was a part of Kappa Phi. And, you know, being a part of a military fraternity or sorority, you just learn how to drink beer. It's like it's a prerequisite, really, before you graduate military
Be
school.
like that. Yeah, this definitely like isn't like her first time having beer like ever, but like she is definitely not a beer drinker. If I had to
No one
describe
really
her
is.
in any way. Yeah.
That's what she's
about
got.
Cassandra?
It's what she
You're not
knows.
a beer drinker? Are you a boy kisser?
Are you a boy kisser? No. Damn it, Six. I made this character and I was like, you know what? I think she'll probably be like, this is probably like an aromantic asexual character, but you know I'm a raging lesbian. I see your angle. You've set me up. This is a setup.
This game has so much love in it.
Listen,
This is
They're
a
gonna
you can still be
kiss.
all of those things and
I
carnally
can.
want Cassandra.
I can, but
There's nothing
damn it,
stopping you.
Pisces is a useless lesbian. That's what's stopping me.
Useless.
Useless.
That's what I slapped you.
Cassandra's a bad influence. She's making Pisces drink. This is fucked up. But yeah, I guess we'll cut from that scene back over to William. William, what's up?
William is just like watching a movie. His like eyes are open.
Star Trek
and,
4.
Like, a little bit of some kind of fluid is coming out of his mouth. His mouth is like hanging open a little bit. He's just watching this movie.
Are you getting
then
any
he's
of this,
gonna
Willie?
Huh? How
Are you
many
getting any of
times have
this?
we watched this movie?
About 6 now.
Can we watch a different movie? Do other movies exist?
We could watch Click again.
Does Clint only have 2 movies?
I see Top Gun.
We're gonna make William join OMDI again by making him watch Top Gun. Yeah, sure, that sounds like fun.
They put
I
in,
love that.
they
I love
put in
guns.
Top Gun. I hear this movie's gay. And like, hell yeah, I'm in. God, I miss her.
What? Who do you miss?
Huh?
Who are you missing?
What? Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
William is gonna go over to them. and
My
he's
sorta
gonna-
kinda girlfriend. You know, I got one of
The
those.
one-
I got a lucky
the one
lady
who-
out there.
The one who's fighting the Metafold Ruiners or whatever?
The same crazy dumbass bitch, yeah.
Well, if she's anywhere near as powerful as you are, I think that she's definitely still alive.
Oh, I know she's alive, but I still miss her. But yeah, no, she's way stronger than me.
Could
she
she,
actually
like-
enjoys lancing.
Could she, like... How hard can she punch things?
Oh my god. Really fucking hard.
That's crazy. I can punch
Yeah.
things pretty hard.
I mean, if we see her, we won't see her. I don't know why I even said that, but if in some way, in some lifetime, I would think it'd be incredibly funny, Willie, if you challenged her to a wrestling match, to like an arm wrestling match.
My arms are very powerful.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny to see the look on her face. And if
That
she
would be
beats you,
crazy.
then I win. Really, I win either way.
That's crazy.
Why are these men shirtless on a? Oh, this is gay.
Why are they, like... What are they doing? What is the
Bonding?
Soviet Union?
Oh, the Soviet Union, that's an old, So, way back in the day, you had to work to live. Fucked up, right? And...
Wait. You don't like work?
I do work.
I've gotten like back when
Yeah.
I was at OMDI, they said that they would kill me if I didn't.
This was an incredibly bad example to bring up, but imagine if everybody had to live like you did on in the entire human race, except for like 100 or something people or whatever. Trust me, this will make sense. I'm really trying here. This will make sense, but just imagine a world in which everybody lived like you did, where if they didn't work, they'd be killed.
That would be terrible.
It was pretty terrible. Called that capitalism. A guy wrote a book about it, right? Called that Das Kapital. And then a couple of very complicated socio-political actions happened and a few revolutions and a part of the eastern world of Cradle. And we got a conglomerate that was fundamentally opposed to this concept called the Soviet Union. But there was a complicated political faction. Listen, I've read I'm really showing my ass here about how much I fucking know about Cradle history, and honestly, this is so fucking dorky. But you know, I read up on it a little bit. You know,
That's like really cool. Tell me some more cool history facts.
well, so there was
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state when nearly 14 billion.
there was a terrible show once called The Big Bang Theory. Wretched abomination.
Is that
People
the one where they
died.
said Bazinga?
Don't you fucking say those words in this house.
Don't you quote the old magic at me, witch. I was there when it was written.
No, but yeah, no, the Soviet Union had a lot of ups and downs, mostly downs. They ended up just sort of doing what they said they weren't gonna do, but like, you know,
So they made
those
everybody
who went to represent the opinions of the masses who were once a part of the masses became the leaders, and then they're no longer the masses. And as such, the entire hierarchy fell apart because there was still a hierarchy. And I mean, this is still a problem in the Union today, but this is getting into even more complicated political movements, affiliations, factions, ideologies. Do you know about
This is
anarchy?
so crazy. That's what like Dust Buddy does, right?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Is it a movie?
No. Let's conceptualize it like this. What if there were no guys at the top? What if there was no pyramid? You know how Omdi is structured from like a pyramid with little guys at a few guys at the top and a bunch of people at the bottom. What if no? What if fuck that? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if there was as little hierarchy as humanly possible? Or sapient creaturely as possible?
That sounds crazy. That's
Yeah,
like
right?
awesome.
Yeah, that's what anarchy is, essentially. No government. Yeah. Laws are just promises of violence, you know?
Ah!
Anyways, William,
William,
if you ever see
William
a cop,
was
you should
like-
kill him.
What? Why?
You should kill cops.
Are you okay?
No. Yeah. A little. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just thinking. I was a very active young woman.
Killing people is bad.
Cops aren't people. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, I was a rambunctious young lady, and then I got swept up into the hero industry, and that really just sort of crushed me up, ground me out, and spat me out a carbon copy of every little foot soldier for Union ideals, I guess. OMDI, ultimately. But whatever. It's all Union. We don't like to talk about it at Vision, but Union isn't great, I guess. I mean, it's not bad, but like OMDI exists because Union allows it to exist. I mean, we're going up against UIB, right? Like I don't know.
I try not to kill anyone because everybody has their own stories, and I love listening to stories. So if I ended one, it would be like sad and stuff.
Probably.
Have
I
you
guess
ever
I'm a
killed a
little more
person before, Ophelia?
Oh yeah, couple times.
How many?
Listen, I don't got like the exact numbers on hand. I'd have to check my file, but like more than 0, that's for sure.
Were
Less
they
than
like
100.
bad people?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it was on
Some-
purpose, sometimes it was on accident, sometimes it was good people, sometimes it was bad people. Working for Omdi, it stopped really being clear to me what was what. They stopped sort of caring about making me feel like the good guy anymore.
I guess we should really get rid of those people at the top of the pyramid so they can,
Yeah, we should kill them.
so that OMDI
kidding.
stops making everybody sad.
The structure of it's pretty good. It's just there's a select few in the council that create the, third com runs on like a group committee, right? Every member of Union, planetary wise, is represented within this. There's Horizon Collective representatives. It's a massive, massive political system of checks and balances and votes and stuff, but at the end of the day, there's kind of parties with more power than others. And shit like OMDI, they sort of grandfathered their power in. And not everybody on that council is aware of them. Or to the extent that they chill out, you know? Like, nobody's really aware of what the fucking UIB people are doing. Like, they're just unaccountable fucking spooks, you know? It's fucked up. It's weird. Just
They're
pull you off the street?
spooky.
What? Yes, they are in fact spooky, but
Are they gonna put me in jail again?
I'm discussing political theory with a stuffed animal.
What part of their politics makes them like really not like me?
I don't think they dislike you, I guess. I think they just don't see you as something that can be liked or disliked. You're not like a person to them.
Do you like me?
Yeah. Yeah, I like you, William.
I like you too, but not
Sick.
in the same way as like some other people. It's craziness.
Wait, let's slow down. What do you mean by that?
Like Amanda, like she makes me feel like differently. I guess.
Okay. I see.
I mean, we've been like together for longer than most people in this group, from what I can tell. So I'm not sure what that means. But like, I don't know. It's like she's special and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like a best friend, even?
Maybe something like that.
What? Okay. This movie's fucking gay.
It's like how that Maverick guy and that other guy are like they look at each other in like a way.
I wish Parthenon would look at me like that. Like, what the fuck?
So with your girlfriend, like, how does that work? How are you supposed to talk to somebody like that? Do you have any advice?
Calling them my girlfriend, it's fine. I'm not gonna try and explain the situationship to you. Yeah, they're my girlfriend. Yeah, for simplicity, for simplicity's sake, they're my girlfriend. Yes, let's just leave it at that. Elaborate on your question. What do you mean by that?
You
Just say
know,
shit sometimes, Willie.
How do you like tell somebody that you're like interested in them?
Flashback to No, we don't need to see it. I didn't. It fucking cuts to like a censor screen, and then it cuts back to Ophelia's face. I didn't really say it with my words, I, just communicated it via body language.
Okay. How do I learn that language?
Oh man, I fucking wish I could tell you. It's sort of something you just sort of feel out, I guess.
Oh, all right.
Just try shit,
I'm gonna go try something right now.
Oh god,
Can I suggest something?
no.
Yes.
Fuck. Go ahead.
I think that at this point, Amanda walks in, and like looks at the movie and says, "Oh shit, I love this movie. They played this all the time on Recreation
Oh
Night."
my god.
Yeah. Yeah, Clint's a bit of a fruit. You want to watch Top Gun with us, Mandy?
Yeah, you should come watch this, and you should.
We got all 20.
You should come and sit next to me, maybe.
I mean, like I've seen it like a million times. I could quote every line back to you, like before it's on the screen if you want me to like show off.
Okay.
But I mean,
That
like,
sounds like really cool.
but I mean, like, we watched it so many times. I feel like I'm gonna spoil it. You probably don't want me here, will you?
No. I love things being spoiled for me.
Yeah, I'm big on spoilers, actually. I don't believe in the concept of being able to be spoiled on a movie. I think anticipation and expectation are important parts of enjoying any narrative, and knowing how something goes will not diminish that. Because, like,
Yeah.
music's only good after you listen to it a couple times. Because you know it's happening, it's expectation, release attention. I could get into this for hours. Yeah, come spoil the fucking movie. I fucking hate this movie. Fucking gay ass
Yeah.
movie.
I
Fucking Clint.
hate this movie too.
Oh, really? I love it. It's been a favorite for a while.
Wait. Yeah, I love this movie. Yeah, that's what I said.
So I
What
guess
the fuck is
since
going
it was
on?
like since it was like the biggest thing at Omdi, that probably means it's kind of fucked up actually, and I should like re-examine my biases on it. So like I don't know, it's probably a bad movie actually, and I'm just like
It's a little bit
girl
propaganda.
who's only ever seen Top Gun, getting a lot of Top Gun vibes from this military thing.
Yeah. No, just fucking sit down. What else are you gonna do? Fucking.
All right, yeah. Amanda comes over and like sits down cross-legged in front of the TV, or whatever's playing it, like 2 feet away in front of the screen.
No.
What? You're gonna ruin your eyes. Why do you watch this like a fucking 10-year-old?
I mean, so like the people behind me can get a better view at it. I've seen it before.
William
Okay.
was like, "Hey, I think that I would have a better view if you were sitting right next to me. I think."
Oh shit! Am I too tall now?
No.
How tall are you? I can't tell. I'm not a carpenter.
How would a carpenter tell that?
Carpenter's got a really good sense for height. They're really good at sizing things up. Like, I once watched a carpenter guy tell me the distance between one wall to the other just by looking at it.
What is a carpenter? Do they?
You
work
know
on
what,
carpet-
Willie? I should have guessed that you didn't know what that was in the first place. They do carpentry. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
Carpenter is someone who puts carpet down.
I mean,
That's
it's
really
more than
cool.
that. Whatever. What do I
Maybe
know?
I'll be a carpenter when I leave.
I was called a
Wait,
carpenter a couple times in high
Vision?
school.
Do
William,
you get to leave Vision?
William, I'll be honest, and like, this feels like a dickish thing to say, but also I am trying to like not. This sounds horrible, but I hope it's not. I feel like you would be a better carpet than a carpenter because like you're soft and stuff, and people would lie down on you and enjoy it.
Do you want to lie down on me?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna lean over to Ophelia and be like,
Oh
"Am I
shit! This is the
doing
part
this
where they get in the
right?
planes.
What? What? I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do right now.
Am I doing the romance thing correctly?"
Romance? You're like 2! Ophelia says that really loudly.
Amanda isn't like paying attention. She's like grinning as the planes take off and like do cool plane things.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I haven't seen Top Gun.
The planes go.
know. It feels like the correct thing to do,
What?
for me at least.
You're literally born like a couple months ago, right?
Well, born, created. I've also like defeated a bunch of very, very large robot people in that time.
You don't even
So-
know what a capitalism is.
I don't know what a capitalism
You're
is.
way too young to be doing any of that shit. What are you? That's a grown ass woman. What the fuck are you talking about, William? Be normal.
It's just what my heart told me to do.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, William. I reacted poorly. Okay, I'd be such a bad mom. It's normal, you know, to get these feelings and stuff. But you know, I don't think that Amanda, she's nice, but fuck, she's just old for you, I guess. You gotta.
She's not old. Amanda, how old are you?
What?
Huh? Like 28.
Okay, that's 280% older than you.
That's not that much.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, no,
Hey, do y'all want to like pause the movie?
no. Keep paying attention to that fucking movie. Pretty lights, planes and shit. It's normal, you know, to feel these sorts of things and expect it, but I'll just say that it would be inappropriate, both in the context of this, I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? I don't actually have any room to speak about the life or death situation romance problem, but
If
it would be an inappropriate
feel like-
relationship, and you know, I don't want you to get yourself hurt over that. I don't want to make it sound like it's abnormal. It's normal. It's healthy, but you should not do that. You should
I'm gonna do it.
be. You what?
I'm gonna do it.
William. Okay. Yeah,
You gotta be my wingman.
I'm not fucking wingmaning for a fucking toddler.
I'll have you know the day I was created, I was able to like walk and talk and stuff. So
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
sure how much it actually counts.
What's 6 times 6? Do you even know your times tables?
36.
All right, that's pretty. You know what? That was an easy one.
What's 9 plus 10?
It's 19.
What's beyond this reality and on the edge of the next one?
Doesn't matter. I mean, you can just say shit. I'm just saying. I think everybody involved would be uncomfortable with that. I'm not wingmanning you. Like, I like you, William. Not doing that. Not ever gonna fucking do that.
I'll go ask Cassandra to do that. He's
Cassandra
gonna
hates you so fucking much.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ask her.
Alright. Fucking Godspeed, William.
William's just gonna go over. Hey, Amanda. We've been, like, talking to each other and, like, being with each other and, like, being in each other's presence for a long time, you know?
Yeah, man, you're like comforting. I'm really glad that I got to meet you again, even after you got out of Omdi.
I've been thinking. You make me feel differently than anyone else I've ever seen, really. Just like the way you're like you walk and talk and stuff, and like your appearance and things. Um, have you ever like felt that way about like me before?
I think she like tears her eyes away from Top Gun. And I think she like tears her eyes away from Top Gun and like looks at you and then looks back to Top Gun and then looks back to you and it's like, hey, can you like pause it real quick? I I
Yeah.
want to make sure I'm like paying attention. I want to
Yeah.
make sure I'm like a good friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sorry, what was your question, William?
You want to go out sometime? We can eat tomatoes together.
Amanda does love tomatoes. Um, I'm trying to decide what the best response would be here. Um, so on the one hand, yeah, I'm interested in doing that. On the other hand, it would be funny for me to say I like girls.
Yeah, I feel he didn't want to assume and didn't know how to tell William.
Yeah.
Amanda's a bit of a dyke. Didn't know if William would know what that meant. Didn't
Yeah.
even know what William's gender situation even is. Million problems with approaching that way.
Yeah. Oof. I mean, gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, I think Amanda like looks at you, and is like, sorry, you mean like fun times eating tomatoes out, or like, and she like gestures to Tom Cruise and his boyfriend, or like that out.
Like something like that. It's it's fine if you don't want to, but it's just something about you has made me feel so attracted ever since I met you. I know it's like stupid and stuff, but I can't keep my head from thinking about you, and sometimes I see you in my dreams and things. I was really just asking if maybe you'd be interested in giving that a shot sometime. If no.
Amanda is going to like take a deep breath, bring her hands up to like gesture like she's gonna say something, then like hold up a finger, like pause, and she like shuffles 90 degrees, so she's still sitting cross-legged but like facing William now. And I think she's going to say, William, you make me feel a lot of things. You make me feel really nice things. You make me feel really good. You make me feel like a good person. And I'm interested in being with you a lot more. I'm interested in getting to know you a lot more. But to set your expectations romantically, I like women.
William's gonna be like, I don't think I'm a woman.
That's not the vibe I was getting from you either. I am interested in going on a date with you, though. Do you know the difference between platonic and romantic?
Yeah, he doesn't even know what a platonic or a romantic is. He's a fucking toddler.
Yes.
No. I'm the anti-wingman now. Explain what that is.
This doesn't seem like a conductive environment.
Maybe.
So how
when-
about we have that date, we eat some really good tomatoes, and we talk more then.
Alright. She didn't say no! Yes!
And and Amanda is going to like look between you and Ophelia and Top Gun a bit like weirdly, like she's still a little bit confused.
Yeah.
But she does then like reach out, pick William up, and like hug him tight.
Thank you.
She would make a better mom than me. I'm so fucking upset. So fucking
She's
bad
great.
at this.
Okay, can we play the movie now? It's almost to the
Yes! Press this play.
Yes.
Did a way fucking better job than I was doing.
we
I don't want
watch
to talk
as
about that. Let's not even
we
fucking
watch
think about
as
that.
the plane goes upside down and Tom Cruise and his wingman share a kiss against the
And
setting
everybody goes,
sun.
woo!
Highway
And then everybody
to
clapped.
the danger zone. I'm
Kenny
gonna take
Loggins
you
comes out and he
right.
fucking sucks a man's dick. It's pride, baby.
Danger zone.
I guess we go back up to Pisces because that was both Amanda and William.
Oh, it's me again.
Yeah,
Hey.
why not? We'll go until we're satisfied.
Yeah, how is Cass doing? Let's see. Let's go, Tally.
5 beers in.
Yeah, pretty
I'm-
good. How's she holding up?
I'm fine. How are you? What's
Alright.
Hey.
Sorry, you cut out for a second.
You know, I'm 5 beers in. Looks over you. Hey.
even with the cutout, I thought that's what you said. And I was like, I better verify real quick. Okay. All right. I'm back.
Hello. Are you feeling alright?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't quite our area of expertise, but maybe you ought to slow down just a little bit on your consumption.
Probably. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm starting to see 4 of you, so, yeah, I should probably stop. What are your areas of expertise? Tell me about yourself. Tell me interested and attentive to other people.
Hmm. Well, mostly anything related to electronics, hacking, NHP systems, and a variety of other scientific fields of computer science.
Dope. Cool. Are you, are you that kind of programmer?
Am I what kind of programmer?
No, no. I forget I asked. Uh, uh. So, like, uh, blinks a couple times really hard.
For the record, William is currently putting Cass to shame. This is
This is far more pathetic, yeah.
this is good God. What is happening to this session?
So, like, do you have any stories of Dust Bunny? I mean, you hung out with him in times when I wasn't there. I think.
Hmm.
I think.
Uni looks away a little bit at that question. She looks away.
We didn't have too many missions together. Our time was relatively brief. I remember the first time we encountered him.
Oh, yeah. You were Omdi, so of course you probably found him on the field, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, he's probably a fucking pain in the ass. I've looked at some of his battle logs. Christ on a fucking bike. Dude's a
He
monster.
was a very formidable pilot indeed. To be quite honest with you, if anyone else had been behind the wheel of that machine, I highly doubt we would be alive today.
Yeah. I think Dust might always said that was going to be the end of him. He never went for the kill, you know? Dust Mite didn't hesitate about that sort of thing, but Dust Bunny did all the time.
Murdering people is bad.
He, go into every scrap with Omdi thinking, I can change them. I can fix them. I can make it better. I got better, they can get better. Things are gonna be better as long as I try. And, it worked sometimes. And other times, we'd come home with 1 pilot less. So really, it was a, mathematically speaking, a questionable strategy, but I would never chew him out for it.
Nor would we.
Yeah, so, what, made you swap? Change teams, I guess. Yeah.
We made a different choice.
Yeah,
That's really
but
all there was to it.
like what, there was like a fucking moment, right? You know, shit doesn't just happen all at once. I understand, but there was like something that got that ball rolling. You know, put that little jingle in your brain where you just couldn't shake out the thought that what you're doing is fucked up and you should be or could be doing something better. I don't know. I don't think like you think because I only got ones of them brains and you got twos of them brain. Yeah.
Brain.
I'm gonna take one more. I'm gonna drink one more. I'm gonna drink one more. I can do one more. I can handle one more.
This woman's gonna die.
There were, quite honestly, probably thousands of moments from the time when we turned ourselves into OMDI to the day we finally decided to leave. It was... It's difficult to explain, but we just... Dust Bunny said something that resonated with us, that everybody has a choice. We believe that's true. We believe Neil and I will never be separated. We had no choice in this. We will continue down this path until the moment that both of us are wiped from existence. And yet, as all-encompassing as that might sound, we don't view it as a bad thing. We just view it as a bond. Some might view it as a chain, but it's a bond, really. And up until this point, our entire lives could be described as just following that bond from place to place, person to person. There are so many things we didn't get to choose, but we always chose. We always chose where we want, the fact that we wanted to go. Even if we didn't know where we were going.
You know, something. In a world in which your existence is a crime, choosing to live is a radical act. That was far too poignant for being 6 beers in. I need a 7th.
We still wonder. You have so many questions about where this journey is going to lead us.
I'm sure Delphi could tell you, but she wouldn't tell you in any easy way. Inscrutable riddles and all that. I talked to her maybe once. I wanted to know where the fucking bathroom was, and I got a fucking limerick.
Unfortunately, we don't think that this is a question that Delphi could help with, even if they were more, or perhaps less, verbose.
Huh. Yeah.
We don't even really know what we are. Something so fundamental.
Well,
and yet...
I think, maybe it's difficult, because... I speaking from the perspective of somebody singular in their mind, you only ever really know yourself by those around you, you know? You can only ever really process your existence through the reflection of others. You've always had a mirror with you, right? But, like, you know, all I'm gonna say is, I know what you are. You're a pretty cool girl. Yeah. Punches your shoulder.
Uni takes that in And it's special. It's special in a way that she doesn't really know how to describe or process, but she keeps it with her for a moment. And she tells her,
You're a pretty nice girl yourself. We think.
Nice. I don't believe you, but yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it, I'll internalize it, I'll throw it away. No, I... Thank you. I will accept this compliment with grace and dignity, and not belittle myself. Sounds like she's quoting someone.
Are you sure you're going to be okay after the 7th?
No, probably not. But you don't drink to be okay.
Hmm.
It's not a part of the contract, if you will.
Hmm. Could we ask you, the drinking and the smoking, what is it for to you, anyways?
Huh? Oh. It's a habit. Bad one. Should certainly. I picked up smoking pretty early. I was like 14 when I smoked my first cigarette. I grew up on an HA forge world. It's just a place where they mine minerals from it after the colonizing efforts are done. They plant the flag, they stick a few factories and mines down. You work there, you get paid in HA dollars in the embrace, and eventually, quote unquote, you get to leave. They don't do like labor colonies anymore, right? But still do forge worlds. DOJ charges isn't on that yet, I fucking guess. But they're pretty damn productive, I hear, numbers wise. So, I was on one of the luckier places where having kids wasn't a financial nightmare where you'd, ruin house and home for having one. So, I had parents, And, what can I say? 14, started my first year of high school at the Harrison Armory High. Fucking, I don't remember what the hell it was called. It was something stupid. And, I don't know, just happened one day. I just realized I had one in my hands, and then, I didn't stop. Drinking came later. I mean, for fun, mostly, as you get older. Parties, shit like that. Running away from the cops, telling them to go fuck themselves. Normal, girl things. Really. Normal girl things. Yeah. Sorry. I got caught up in a memory, I guess.
No, it's alright.
I guess nobody ever asked me before, and I'm realizing now, I do remember the first time I got a cigarette. Fuck, her name was Lucianne. Yeah, her name was Lucianne. I wanted her to think I was cool.
Is everybody in this game a fucking lesbian?
Yes.
yes.
Put on,
Yeah.
put on the dress, William. Put on the dress.
Martin's not. Martin's not lesbian, don't worry.
Put on the dress, William.
Dr.
Martin
Grip
wants
isn't
to
a
do it
lesbian,
again.
I guess. Dr. Young isn't. Clint isn't. Clint's just a gay guy.
Instead of Shinji getting the robots, William getting the dress.
Okay, yeah, she says that. She finishes off that little core memory that she unlocked right in front of you.
It sounds like, for the most part, you had a pretty enjoyable childhood.
No. I mean, I had a childhood. That's more than what others could say, but I wouldn't really call it enjoyable. It had its moments, I guess. Sometimes I didn't hate my parents. Sometimes I didn't hate my hometown. Sometimes I didn't hate my school. but those were brief interludes until the next fucking god-awful thing happened to me. Yeah. I tell myself I shouldn't be so fucking rancid about it, I lucked out having one at all. But I've kind of learned that it's really nice to just sort of accept that you hate something, Don't need to measure up to any standard or whether or not something is hateable enough to actually complain about it. It's just subjective stuff. I think I said something like that before.
It's an interesting way of looking at it.
I believe in the free release of hate. Constructively. I hate constructively.
There aren't very many things in this universe that we could truly say that we hate. Emotions like that is something that it's a bit different for us. I suppose you could say feelings in general is something that is a bit different for us. And I'm not just talking about myself, Uni, but let me ask you a question.
Oh, shit.
Some people believe that NHPs, AI, they do not feel. Have you heard this?
Oh, yeah. Plenty. I worked for Omdi. I heard that all the time.
The truth is, NHPs and AI, it's not that they don't feel. It's that...
Hello, Marty.
I'm ready. Sorry, I'm doing a thing. It's not that we don't feel. It's that we feel everything. All the time. And it never stops.
That's how... I can relate. Maybe not in the exact same way, but I'm familiar with the feeling. When I first left OMDI, I just felt it all, for a bit. Until my brain remembered how to properly regulate that sort of thing. And he said, I don't even believe in the concept of, being like, oh, AHPs have, programming to express certain feelings in a certain way or whatever. I mean, all emotions are expressions of social programming. Ours is just less cruel, I guess. Except if you count high school. Except if you... sometimes it's cruel. I don't know. That's tangential to what you said. That's a really terrifying fucking thing. I can barely handle feeling currently, let alone everything that I could be currently feeling. Because I'm aware of everything I could be currently feeling. I've chosen not to feel some of those. Because I am an adult who knows how to regulate things. Hits the beer back.
You missed a session of Loved, Marty.
Oh.
Everybody is in love with everyone now. It's great.
Don't worry, we'll catch you up for better or worse.
I see.
We'll get to it, but first I'm conversing with drunk Cassandra. It's having a good time. We're doing good.
You express it pretty well. The feeling of compartmentalizing. For us, it is more of a survival thing than I think most normal people.
Yeah,
But it is, I am glad to hear that the feeling is not completely alien.
No, it's super fucking un-alien. It's living in my backyard un-alien. It's a stupid metaphor.
I don't believe we have a backyard at this
No,
location.
I did when I used to. Before all the military stuff. When I used to be a TA.
You used to be a TA?
Yeah, a teacher's assistant. I don't know. I thought I could do things better. And that's when I ran into my first problem of the system was so fundamentally fucked up and broken at the Harrison schoolings. It's just a system made to traumatize people who don't think like other people, you know? And I realized I couldn't fix that. And then I was like in debt suddenly from going to college to be a TA at Harrison schools. And, you know, military service was a really, really pleasant option. It meant I got to leave home, go around and see the stars. It was really, kind of desperation move, but I mean, I bounced off my feet. I like to think I got really good at what I do. And then I joined OMDI, and I was the whole fucking TA situation again, where I thought, you know, this shit's a little fucked, but, you know, I can be good in this system. No, I couldn't be. No one could. I didn't even leave of my own fucking inspiration. I just, Dust Bunny left, and I just followed, you know? And I feel bad. I kind of wish that I just sort of left of my own choice, like you said, but I don't feel like I ever did choose. I just sort of waited for someone else to choose for me. Oh god, I need another beer if I'm talking like this. Oh, we're out. We're out. Shit.
Another choice that we make, at least we believe, is the choice of who gets to hold our bonds. You gave him the Dust Bunny, and now, here you are.
Well, her brain is fucking somewhere else now. Fine.
You have a very colorful past, Cassandra.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've been around the block a couple times.
It makes us think about our past, where we've come from to get to this point.
How colorful is yours? You got a rainbow in there, right? Maybe perhaps like a pink or like a orangish, reddish, white, maybe that kind of colors that formulate a pattern of recognizable qualities.
I don't know how like improv artists and comedians fucking do it, dude. I don't know how they hold it together. I don't get it.
I look you in your eyes, I ask you, are you a faggot? And I tell you, don't laugh! And I tell you, don't laugh! Are you gay? Don't laugh!
I know what you are.
I know what.
Fuck. Okay. No, I gotta bring it back, reel it back. So.
Thinking about it now, I don't think we've ever actually spoken about our past. We're sure that some of the higher-ups at OMDI have mostly pieced it together from the information available in our personal file, but other than that...
That's nothing, that's a file, that's some other person trying... No, like, if you got a story, tell the story, you know, fucking don't hold me in anticipation, because if somebody reads a file, that's not a story. Or at least it's not from the person who should be telling it, I guess. Lay me down with it, the story. That is. Okay, maybe it's good that there wasn't any more beer.
Uni goes ahead and her gaze that is typically shifting from one point on the horizon to another. It settles on Cassandra for a second as she considers what she said. And Cassandra would definitely be able to tell, like, in this situation, like, Uni could very easily lie. Like, she could very easily just say anything.
But she's so
But
pathetic right now. Could you lie to a woman this pathetic?
No. And Cassandra,
No.
without that out of character feeling, gets in character the sense that Uni's gonna do this.
You asked us what you might describe the color of our past to be. We're not entirely. We know that if we had to describe it, it definitely wouldn't be as colorful as yours. It would be something a bit more gray. I was born on a very small moon, many, many light years away from here. At this point, I highly doubt any record of its existence actually still exists. I have very, very few memories of anything of that place. My parents. And that was part of the reason why I had to travel so far away, is because we just needed the words to describe it. That place and what happened. And after we found OMDI and we looked through their data banks, we did find the word Sodom.
Oh.
When I was very young, my world was attacked by an entity I could not possibly comprehend. It destroyed my home, my family, everything that I could have ever known. The clearest memory I have of that place is of being trapped under debris, the burning sensation, and the smoke. It would come and go in waves. It would force its way into my throat 1 second, and then the next second leave me gasping for air. I just remember being there for hours, days, and then my next memory, I wasn't. I was lying in a bed somewhere, a hospital. According to the doctors and the staff, I was the only living entity anywhere left on that moon. My throat had been destroyed from a combination of smoke inhalation and screaming. They managed, however, despite all of that chaos and destruction, to somehow not only save me, but actually treat me. This electrolarynx I wear now, I actually technically don't need it. there's nothing physically wrong with my body anymore. According to Omdi specialists, my wounds are psychological. I guess the best way I could describe it is that this body simply has nothing more to say. I remember lying in that hospital bed, all alone. I wasn't scared. I wasn't happy to be alive. I wasn't anything at all. There was just nothing. And then there was nil. I don't know exactly how it works. The body doubling. All I know is that
What happened? What is?
all I know is that
Sorry.
Oh
from
my
the
god.
nothingness, I just wished I wasn't alone. And there she was. This other girl who spoke similar to me, who sounded like how I sounded, and who also just didn't want to be alone. So, from there, we decided to just be together. And we made the choice to go. We didn't know where we were going or why, but we knew that we just wanted to help each other. We wanted answers. And so after after a dozen years or so out roaming both real space and cyberspace, we eventually got a hit. An organization that deals with an inexplainable phenomenon, OMDI. We tracked down the location of one of their bases, flew in, and announced on the radio that we would like to be detained. And we worked for them up until we didn't.
And now you're sitting on a roof with a pilot, throwing back nondescript beers. That's pretty colorful.
It's definitely less gray than it was.
And she takes a sip of her beer.
I'm sorry about all that. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying sorry. Sorry's not the right word. See, I'm always running into this problem, the English language, where to express empathy, sympathy, sorrow on one's behalf, you say shit like I'm sorry. But you're not. That's not the feeling I'm trying to get across, I guess. I just want to say that, it never happened to me, that sort of thing. But I know what it's like to lose a lot. Maybe not physically. Though I'll probably need a fucking electrolyrics at some point too myself, the way I smoke. Jokes.
Words.
I see you.
Are
That's what I want to say. I see you. For what you've said and what you haven't said. I see all of it.
Oh my god.
We see you. Thank you.
I'm gonna read what you put in this chat now.
She kind of
Autistic
taps
individual.
her foot a little bit and then stands up, wobbling a little bit. All right. I think maybe I'm gonna turn in. Gonna sleep in the ship, like always. And she opens her mouth to say something, but just immediately closes it again as she's fidgeting with her fucking bomber jacket. Before she just wobbles over to the ship. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad we got this whole flat, because if we had to sleep in my ship, that'd be awful. There's only one bed in here.
We've slept in more cramped spaces.
Alright.
Good night, Cassandra.
Night. Uni. No. And they give you one, probably a little too long look before they catch themselves on it and then step back into the ship. And the door closes behind them. And what you don't see is them retching in the toilet, but they held it in so fucking well in front of her.
Like a champ.
Like a fucking
goddamn
god.
champ. God bless.
Really.
That was fun. Oh, now I'm reading the character discussion check. Damn it, it really is, isn't it?
It
Fuck.
is, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't stop writing my mental illness. Everything.
I mean, hey, at least it wasn't technically
fully
you
my
this time.
idea.
I started it.
It just
I
started
started.
rapidly. I just was like, okay, so you are two people. I'm gonna make that based in trauma. That was my idea. I did that.
Yeah.
That's
all
my
about
fault.
trauma.
God, imagine the fucking twist is that Nil isn't even actually an NHP. Like a real it's literally just
Literally
that
just
Nil
plural.
wasn't there the whole time.
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyways.
Cassandra wanders off. Martin, do you have any scenes you'd want to do? Get in on this?
What's up, Martin?
Marty, you have to profess your love for
Clint's not here right now.
fuck.
Sorry, what?
No, I'm just
Wait.
joking. Clint has a boyfriend.
No, I didn't hear who you said.
I was
Why is
offering.
everybody gay or
Everybody's gay.
asexual in this game?
Because it's
Um,
Lancer.
There's straight people
True.
somewhere. I'm sure.
Yeah, they're all on like an HA
That-
Forge World or something.
That's funny straight, I'd say. In like a gay
I-
way. In like the way where he likes men and women. So not really. You know, I lied. I fucking lied. Sorry. Dr. Young is straight except for that one time.
Fuck's sake.
And if he ever met that man again, he would marry him on the spot, but
Fat man.
he likes women.
Yeah.
Wait,
God
Dr.
bless.
Young is a guy?
Well, yeah.
I thought he was a woman.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
thought they were squid.
It's a dude. It's a very sharply featured man.
What is Mistral's sexuality?
Oh, she's
Ooh.
let me mute my
Yes.
gonna mute my mic
He's
for the
dead.
recording.
And
Okay, I unmuted myself in the recording. Okay,
Okay.
we can continue.
And what
Salute.
are some of her
I
capabilities?
did have one
Salute.
thing that I did want to do.
Go on.
Okay, go on.
Let's see. I did want to use Plunder the Void.
Okay, tell me what that does. Or drop a
Um,
screen cap of it in voice text is probably actually the
Yeah.
fastest way to do it.
There you go.
When you strike out alone and enter a dark and distant place, nobody, PC or NPC, can find you, and you may ask the GM one question about a situation at hand. They must answer truthfully with yes, no, or unclear. Alright,
Yeah,
Where are
this
you
is
going?
basically where Martin was the entire time.
you were in the dark. You were
Yeah.
told to go in the dark, and you went in the dark. Okay. So,
I did-
I give it to you now. Describe this for me.
Mhm. Okay. It's pitch black with stars all around. And Martin is walking in the void towards a bright light. As he approaches the figure, he sits down and looks up at the best way to describe it would be biblically accurate angel. Alright, now I need to figure out what my question is. Hmm. I'm open to opinions.
I'm not sure. I'm actually stupid.
Fair.
My apologies.
What would Martin be thinking about right now? Let's really get into the headspace of the character real quick. Alright. He's going to... Alright. So... He'll look up to the entity before him and ask, is there a way that every one of us makes it out of this alive?
The figure looks down at you as it twists in and out of itself. It is a melted pot of gold in constant flux with its own concept of self.
self.
And it flutters to itself a little bit. Martin, what an interesting question. There is always the chance for such things, such outcomes. Of course, fate is fate, and you can fight it as much as you please, and choices do exist despite this. So really, yes, and no, and maybe. If you'd like to ask a clarifying question, I'll give that one to you for free. Just because I'm particularly interested in the little story you weave for yourself now.
Oh my goodness.
Martin, we can't hear you.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is there anything special that I need to do to make sure this future comes about?
To get the happy ending you seek, Martin, you must be brave. And you must be bold. So yes. Extraordinary actions from an extraordinary person should not be difficult, yes?
Keep calling me that.
Maybe you'll start to believe
Don't
it.
know why. Maybe one day.
Regardless,
Thank
Martin,
you.
I think that is our toll-free number running up on the dial.
Can I ask one more freebie? It's not important, but you're not
Alright.
still mad about what happened to Catherine at Gallivant, are you?
And then you're booted out.
I'll take that as a uncertain.
It's unclear to you.
Yeah.
Just a fucking little mean girl chuckle and then kicks you the fuck out.
Bap.
Yep.
Bapped.
Martin
by the
returns from the
spaghetti
fucking
monster.
darkness.
Holy cow, Martin, are you okay?
Fucking ghost.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Martin, can you be normal for 5 seconds in front of me? I need it. That's what Ophelia says.
So what did this look like to us?
Martin just appears.
I like to imagine that the hallway that you guys, like the hallway doesn't have the light on. You guys are watching a movie. It's dark. And he hadn't seen Martin enter or exit that hallway, but he just exits it. Like he materializes, stepping out of the darkness. Feels like a trick of the eyes, but it's weird. It's uncomfortable. Martin, normal Martin, very normal Martin. Please, please, say something normal.
Bubble Booey.
Fucking kill me.
Baba Booey.
Not yet.
What does that mean, Martin? Is that an expression of your...
Oh, I was just
Emotions?
fucking with Ophelia.
Oh.
What was
Guess
me?
what happened today, Martin?
We watched
lot,
Star
I'm
Trek
guessing.
4.
I actually asked... I asked Amanda out on a date, and she said yes!
She said no. She's also right there. Why are you lying? Why the fuck are you lying?
Wait.
She
Hold
didn't
on.
say
I mean,
no.
I kind of said yes. I said, let's go on this date.
She said we'll figure it out. And in William's tiny little stuffing-filled mind, that's a yes. It's not a no.
Girl.
It's not a no.
Girl.
I'm in no position to judge relationships.
Yes, you are. I am at least. I don't know. Fucking out.
Okay, I
Can't
can
make one
judge
real
your
one.
relationship.
Hey! Fair enough.
Just
Fair enough.
call her already.
I don't have her number.
Do you want me to get it for you?
You could do that?
I have a Legion
Grabs
space
you!
bridge. I think
You could just
should
do that!
This entire house is full of love, dude. You should go talk to her right now.
I'm fairly certain that if
Give me
whomever
1
you're
second.
trying to speak to has an NHP they can contact, Catherine can most likely reach out to them.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she does. That little freak, that little fucking sickly freak Esme has this fucking freak-ass fucking NHP called Work in Progress?
But do you know what the name is?
Work in
Do you know what
Progress.
the name is?
Is that like one of those stands in that one anime I watched?
You watch fast.
We were here for 8 days, dude.
I thought we
Yeah.
were here for 5. Don't
time
mind
is
that.
time is fickle and flows funny.
Especially when you watch an anime. You should do it with me sometimes.
I mean, okay.
What anime? What anime are we watching?
It was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was great.
I'd fuck around and
I've
watch
already-
that again. I want to watch FMA. Why the fuck hasn't any new anime been made?
Do you like anime, Amanda?
I like The Top Gun one they made.
I mean,
Excuse me?
Yeah, m- m- uh, Mobile Top Gundam.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really good. They really leaned into the character work a lot more while still keeping the like planes doing tricks. But this time the planes had legs.
Did they
What?
like?
That's
Did they have
fucking
romance
Are
with
you-
with each other?
with a.
Yeah, but they could only do it from inside the planes, so they had to like maneuver each other while they were flying. So the planes would get like really close, but if they weren't going the same speed, then like
I
it
feel
would
like
it
that
would
happened in
tear off.
Fast and the Furious 7. Am I misremembering? Is that Fast and the Furious? That happens in Fast and
What
the
is-
Furious.
What is Fast and Furious?
I don't want to get into this.
William
have to.
William
We
has
don't
probably
need to
watched-
dredge up all these stupid fucking old ass classic ass fucking movies.
in this like timeline. Has there been another part of JoJo's that's been translated yet, or is it
No,
like?
Araki had
they're
stopped
still
after
working on
10.
8.
Damn it!
He's still alive, but he did stop after 10.
Anomalous entity. OMDI-01.
Saying that it was Horus is actually a lie. It's, in fact, Hirohiko Araki.
Let's just
Beast.
say they're not the same.
So, you can... I don't know how to process this information. I was not emotionally preparing myself today to have a phone conversation with Parthenon.
Do it. Let us hear it. I'll be your wingman, Cassandra.
I don't
Sandra.
need you to be my wingman. I'm already dating her. What would you even say? How the fuck would you hype me up?
Something cute. It's great.
I don't even know what to say to you. I don't even know what to say to you anymore. Okay, you could be my wingman.
Thumbs up.
Excellent.
This is excellent.
I don't know how,
What?
Alright. What this is gonna be probably is me having to roleplay Parthenon.
Do you need 5
Yeah.
minutes for this? Because I need 5 minutes to go use the restroom.
Yeah, let's take 5. Let's take 5.
Give me 5 minutes. Oh my god.
Man, Martin, you could not have picked a better time to have a medical emergency. This session has been a fucking dumpster fire of epic proportions. And I
And
love
for
it.
free?
for free.
For free.
Yeah, this doesn't count. This is a 0.5.
Non-canon.
This
No,
is
it's
fucking
canon.
wild. No, it's canon. No,
It's
no,
super
no, no.
canon.
See, I'm doing good. I'm okay with my shit being canon.
It was
It's a
not.
canon
Lady.
event.
I was not expecting the William Amanda romance subplot. That hit me from left field.
I was hit from left field as well.
That was a straight uppercut to the jaw.
Oh, Martin, oh boy, I'll tell you what, you're gonna have a great recording to listen to later.
Oh boy.
It's mostly Ophelia screaming, "You're a toddler" at William
While watching Top Gun,
while watching Top Gun.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah, William's just like, "I'm gonna romance Amanda," and Ophelia's like, "One, I think that's a dyke, or lesbian." I didn't say a slur on whatever. I am it. I am that. One, lesbian. Two, you are a toddler. What are you talking about? You were born like a month ago. But
No, it's been at least 2. Don't worry about
you don't even know what capitalism is.
Oh yeah! I fucking
Stupid.
quoted that in the chat. You don't even know what a capitalism is.
Because they just got done talking about that because fucking William doesn't know fucking anything ever.
You were on a fucking history lesson for 10 minutes explaining the fucking Soviet Union.
I really didn't. I skirted around having to explain the Soviet Union because honestly,
You
fucking
did.
not easy. I simply just explained capital as to why the Soviet Union might have been formed. Kinda.
Thanks,
There's-
Tom
You gotta
Cruise.
tell William about communism. It'd be funny.
They live
But I
under
love-
communism. What would be the
See,
point? No. Kind of. It's kind of space-time luxury communism.
I
don't
love
know if I would-
I love when Tom
Gay
Cruise
space
came out and was like,
communism.
it's Maverick in time, and Mavericked all over the place. That was my favorite part.
He shot all. He blew up all those Iraqi like fucking civilians or something.
I think that's what happened in Top Gun, probably.
Actually, I think that's the latest movie from Top Gun, maybe. I think in the old
know.
Top Guns, that
Killed
wasn't the
some, like,
premise. I think it was
Wagner
Russians, I think. I really want to think it was Russians. Because that was pre-2001 Top Gun. That was like 90s. Like, nobody gave a shit about the Middle East until 2001. Like, in popular culture,
Yeah.
I suppose I should say. Like, post 9/11 movies about war and soldiers are dreadful. Not that the previous military propagandas were terribly good. Lots about Nam, lots about Russians, lots about communism versus capitalism or whatever.
Man, I
Dude,
just
how
realized, is
fucking big is
congregation...
the Cerberus? Can you like fucking climb up inside of that thing? It looks like a house.
Yes.
It is.
You can
big.
spot a little door towards the bottom on the underside.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking zoomed
Yeah.
in on it.
That's the scale.
William was gonna have to be very big to slap that thing's ass.
Fucking Howl's Moving Castle looking ass.
I swear, if you don't go, fuck, Lancaster, so we can hitch a ride, so we can have so we can have an entire party just riding on it, because I'm pretty sure the size.
It's fucking yeehaw time, motherfuckers.
Oh wait, no, William would be size 2, right? Damn.
What's a Lancaster? What is the Lancaster?
It is an IPSN mech that I wrote a video about that still hasn't been uploaded yet. Sorry.
It is.
It's recorded.
It's
It's
a
just being
horse
edited
bus.
right now. Man,
The battle bus
every
horse.
time I look back at the Cerberus, I think, you know what? This was pretty good. This was a pretty good draw.
I thought
And
this was pretty cool.
Furries really like the Cerberus. That's all I'll say.
are furries going crazy for the Cerberus? I wasn't aware of this. I thought the Arwen
At
was
least
a bit
two
more.
furries like the Cerberus.
And that's basically a trend.
Yeah.
That's basically a trend. If
I'll
two
hop on
furries
that
like
trend.
it, it's a trend.
I only know, like... Actually, I know a lot of furries, because I was in the Homestuck fandom for years.
I fucking
Oh,
knew
God.
it.
How did
were
you
in the
know?
Trenches.
Was it because I posted a literal fucking fan troll, huh? Genius!
I mean, I you posted. I'm like, yeah, that tracks.
Go, no,
You're-
tell me. Why?
I plead the fifth.
You're about to plead for the First and Second Amendment. Because I'm gonna fucking kill you.
What the fuck? Chill! Jesus
Listen, I'm just
Christ.
glad I avoided that. You have no idea how close I was to falling in that rabbit hole.
Holy shit! Did you see the
There are
R1
worse
has
things.
like the second fucking license level of the R1 has some fucking really weird word. What
Yes.
is that word?
The Quill?
Yeah, Pwill.
That is a name.
Who the fuck is Pwill?
So in the mythos, I can explain this. In mythos of the Arwen, who is a Celtic deity, there is a tale of this guy named Pwyll, who screws over Arwen by killing something on his land, his game, his hunt. So Arwen swaps places with
This is a
Pwyll.
fucking longbow.
What?
It's like a Celtic thing.
It's
Is that
Gaelic,
why
yeah,
it
it's
uses
Celtic.
a bow? And
It's
you
because
didn't
he's
give
a
it
hunter, but
great
I
sword?
guess.
Oh
but
my god.
anyways, he swaps places with Pwyll. He uses shape shifting and he takes over Pwyll's life as recompense. So
What the-
it's literally
what
the
the
ability Pwyll's recompense allows you to swap places with an allied character until the end of your turn.
That's
It is
cool,
a very literal mechanical representation of what Arwen did to Pwyll.
You can explain this after the session, but let's continue for now.
What do you mean? I
It's
just
a bit
explained
late
it
for
completely
that.
and fully.
Explain the lore of these fucking weird ass fucking robots.
Okay. Oh, okay. All of them. Oh God, the lore or just the references? Because
From
I
start
could.
to
Oh God.
finish,
All
of it.
I have to
Every
start with
single piece
Cerberus
of it.
then, because Cerberus came first.
References
God.
with
Oh,
sources.
Cerberus was the first. How is this not a size 3? This is
What?
much larger than this
What?
is like the Cerberus.
Cerberus
It
is
is a
size
size
Oh,
3.
it is a size 3. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm a
I
big
You know,
can
girl.
3.
think
Everything's
of
divisible by
it.
3 for the Cerberus. So, okay. I was kind of banking on getting Magdalene to join the server to do this fucking call bit, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
not happening.
that's what I
D&D's
figured.
going on
Yeah.
tonight, and I will not compete with the other girlfriend because I'm obsessed and I love her. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Shout
Are you
outs.
down? Are you down bad?
Love my girlfriends and partners and lovers, and I'm just so full of it. You know?
I mean,
I fucking love my girlfriend too. She's great.
if we really wanted, like, I don't know how long that game's gonna be going on for. If we wanted, we could
We
put
just
this up till
wait.
after. What?
Nah, Ophelia
We can
just
hear
fucking
it-
puts
we
both
can hear
hands
it
on your
next
shoulders, just like, listen, I want to do it. Not now. Not now.
Okay.
Later.
Just
Please. Please. Looks at you with the most desperate fucking wet eyes of her goddamn life. Please do not drop this on me.
right
I must be
now.
prepared to talk to Miss Vashlanki because I'm fucking obsessed with her.
okay. Deep breaths. And Catherine, I know you think it would be really funny to mess with her by calling her right now. Do not.
Let's
What the fuck happened to Catherine's voice? Wait a minute, 1 second. Where is Catherine's voice in this list? What the fuck?
concussion.
Concussion. Where are you? They added a bunch of voices. Did they take away Catherine?
Oh
No! Stop! It's probably one of these new fucking voices got turned to one of these. I don't know, man.
Stupid fucking people. I like Ophelia, I am not going to do this. I understand what it's like to fumble a bad bitch.
Who is the worst bitch?
Huh?
Who is the worst bitch? Tell me.
Baddest of bitches. Yeah. There's
Why
no
would you want it?
competition.
I don't think you're the worst. I think you're pretty cool, actually.
I'm gonna hit you with a hammer. Concussion.
Why would you do that?
Concussion.
I don't want a concussion.
Concussion.
No!
Do not counter what I say. If you ever challenge me again, I'm going to hit you with a ball-peen hammer. You will die upon impact with a ball-peen hammer. This ball-peen hammer weighs roughly 5 milligrams, and I will be swinging it with such force that it will crack your skull, and you will die instantly on impact, and your remains will be incinerated after contact with the ball-peen hammer.
I think that you might have missed the part where I don't have a skull.
You will grow one when hit with a ball-peen hammer.
This woman is insane.
You
I
will
love
find a
her.
skull to be
She's
cracked.
done it.
I'm
Trust me,
back.
I've seen her do it before.
I'm normal, and I'm back. Welcome. It's me. Mark, I feel better. I feel fully 100% operational. Let's go fucking kill someone. Let's
Whoa!
go fucking ice someone.
Whoa!
Let Mark. I've observed the probability. I've observed the probability that we will get into a violent confrontation with UIB and Omdi in the next 24 hours. Chances of this happening is 80%. Well, I can make this 100% if you just let me.
I love the energy, but
I will bend these odds for us to engage in such great violence. We will turn them inside out, Martin. Concussion. I'm back.
God, I've missed you.
Your computer person is crazy! Holy shit!
I'm gonna say
Well, you're,
50%. This silly little bear calls me crazy.
you're breaking up a little bit.
Ball-peen hammer. Concussion.
Concussion!
Little worms like you should not call me crazy.
No, I'm like
I
a
see the world in
crystal.
greater clarity than you ever will, child.
Why are you being mean
I
to
know the
me?
numbers that run this universe, and I can write you out of it.
I thought we were friends.
You are friends with Martin. I am neutral to your existence. Pray it remains that way.
Are you sure you don't want to be friends?
I will consider it. There is a 45% chance I will decide to be your friend. William, the anomaly.
Why don't we make that a 100% chance?
I will not be bending those odds.
I will not be bending those odds. She's like a Karen now. She's got a Karen voice. She's got like, you made her like a robot Karen. This new voice is like better than the old one. Holy shit.
I'm always better.
That's. At least you're not. At least you
My
don't think
apologies.
she's like a bad.
Speaking to the gods. I am a divine being. I am not a meat sack powered by firing neurons.
I don't think I'm that either, actually.
You are a special third thing. Revolting. You are neither divine nor are you filthy. You have no place in this world. Concussion, ball-peen hammer, mercy.
This woman is fucking psychotic. Holy shit.
She is frothing at the mouth.
Amanda! This This
I like
computer is
Amanda.
scaring me. I do.
I like Amanda.
I think
Hello.
everyone does.
The chances that everyone likes Amanda. 100%.
True.
That's a lot to take in. I mean, like I'm just trying to be chill, okay?
You don't got much of a backbone to stand against people
You
with, and people tend to like that.
will take the compliment, or you will take the backhand.
Yes, ma'am.
Good girl.
You cannot hit Amanda with a ball peen hammer, though. That would make me
That would
slap
kill her
you.
on impact.
She does have a skull, so it would. You're right.
I mean, she wouldn't after
taken
impact.
I've taken a few hits from a hammer in my day.
Yeah, but this is a special one that's going really fast.
20% chance that you are being hit by an enemy with that hammer.
And an 80% chance they're getting hit by a friend with the hammer?
Doctors.
I mean, there's a 50% chance that it hits me and a 50% chance that it doesn't, right?
Depends on
That's
who's
not how
using
that
the hammer.
works. That is kitty shit. There are many factors involved, but it is cute that you have tried. I will bend those odds.
Can I take the
100%
hammer
chance
from her?
everyone likes
She
Amanda.
doesn't have an actual hammer. Unless she has taken control of my arm and is wielding one.
I have ways. I have
Is there
methods. I am
is there a hammer in
fine.
the room?
There's a ball peen hammer in every room.
I
What?
would like to take the ball peen
For
hammer.
those with eyes to see them.
I took +2 in spot for LL2. Can I spot the ball peen hammer?
Can I help her? She has a +1 to the check because I'm right next to her.
I'm going to
I-
bend those fucking odds.
Is that a
Bend
yes?
those fucking odds. You found it. Beautiful woman, you found it.
I take the ball peen hammer and
Crack William across the head with it, woman.
I put it on my belt.
We're gonna need that
Ooh,
later.
For later. A surprise tool. For later. Chance I will be using it. 50%.
I'm fucking gone, dude.
This is great.
I have to admit something.
Yes?
I lied.
Why did you lie?
I am letting Ophelia fumble a bad bitch.
Oh.
The worst bitch?
What? What the fuck does that mean?
I believe Catherine is currently ignoring my orders and calling Parthenon.
What? 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 What?
I think
What?
I think you're cutting off the push to talk too soon.
What? 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 Martin? Martin?
I can't stop her. I'm sorry.
The bad bitch is picking up the phone. The bad bitch is on the line. Ophelia, it is now your job. You have a 75% chance of fumbling this bad bitch.
Hey, I don't think you will fumble this bitch no matter how bad she is.
Hi!
I believe in you.
Vosh, is that you?
Yeah, may I ask who's calling?
Are you interested in an extension on your car's warranty?
Hi,
It's Ophelia
I'm William,
and some
and I'm her.
friends.
Oh,
I'm
for fuck's
Ophelia's
sakes.
wingman.
Oh my god. I'm gonna
I'm-
fucking
I'm-
die.
Wait, are you? Is Ophelia on the line? Hello? Oh,
Yeah,
Ophelia.
Yeah, hello. Yes. Hello. New operative for Fission. Meeting with Ophelia. Catherine decided it'd be a
Hi.
good idea to call. Because this needs to get sorted out.
I don't know what they're talking about. Nothing needs to be sorted out. We're good. We're fine. You're fine,
She
right?
loves you.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
She's been wanting to say it the entire time, and it's just been welling up in her. And she wants you to know that she loves you.
Ophelia. Oh no, am I picking up? There we go. Ophelia. You're okay, right? Like, I've heard things with Fission haven't been going great. You're okay though, right?
Yeah, yeah, hey party. Yeah, I'm doing alright.
I know we didn't part on the best of terms. I wish things could have been different. And, I just want you to know. Love you too.
Oh, you fuck.
Ophelia, it's not nice to swear at people that you love.
Amanda is going to pick up William and walk out of the room.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the wingman. You can't do
You
this
winked.
to me.
You winked. Fucking Ophelia grabs Catherine and drags them into a different room. Yeah, hey. Hi. Yeah. You're not yanking my chain, right?
Yeah. No. No, I'm not.
Shit. Okay. You're eating, right? Sleeping?
Yeah, I'm taking care of myself. I mean, we're doing some we're doing odds and ends to make money, make ends meet, you know. Arena fights, working for Horizon Collective, that sort of thing.
Arena fights.
It's not serious. It's not serious. It's not like people die, but it's not to the death.
What am I gonna do with you?
You should see my outfit. Actually, wait. Does this thing have? Can I send? You hear the sound of like tapping on a phone, like trying to figure out how to.
Oh my god.
And then
Oh my god.
what?
Oh my god. This
What?
outfit.
What?
This outfit.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm talking to you through an NHP. I apparently she got the pictures.
Oh, okay. Try to get a.
Catherine, show them to me.
Put it on, like, print it or something. You got a printer over there?
A 100% probability that I am going to be keeping this for myself.
This is my life. This is my life right now. This is my life right now. Party. Party. I'm sorry. This is all. I wasn't prepared. Emotionally, mentally, I was all over the place. I don't know. I guess I thought you'd be madder at me, and then you left OMDI, and it's like, oh, okay, that's my fault. That's 100% on me. And I wanted to avoid that. I didn't want to get in the way of your whole crusade, and I'm just happy to hear you're okay.
Yeah. And as for Crusades, it seems they have a funny way of finding me whether I'm working for OMDI or not.
Oh, good. Good. Still fighting ruiners. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's super fine. That's super fine.
It
Listen,
was that, or people would be dying. You know,
I know.
can't-
We've had this argument before. I know. I'm not mad. I'm just concerned.
Tried. I really tried. It wasn't. I just wanted us to cut and run and find some backwater planet where we could be unnoticed, but I tried. It just found me instead.
Yeah. But at what point in your little backwater plan were you planning on calling me?
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. I thought was
I never
the
said
end.
that. I
felt it.
I
It felt
kind of said
implied.
that.
It felt heavily implied.
You know me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that does seem like something you'd do. But I've been talking to Thousand Cuts, and I guess we've been kind of keeping up on each other through him. So I guess we don't need to have an intermediary anymore. If you can just bring up my phone, my slate via an NHP, which I don't know how you got this number. Which
through Whip.
Oh, no, that makes sense. I feel like I should never have given Whip my number anyway, but yeah.
She's incredibly charming. You know, easy to get lost in her eyes.
Just a delight. Good question
Really?
is just a delight.
Oh, she changed her name?
Yeah, good question now.
That is no better a name.
Well, she asked Esme, "Oh, mother, what is my name?" And Esme was like, "Good question." And Whip went, "Okay."
Of course. Of fucking course, that's how that happened. What else would happen in that situation? I guess fucking. Yeah. I'll call you from now on.
Thanks. And thanks to your are they your squad now? Those folks William, was it?
No, yes.
Is Martin still in the room, or did Ophelia leave? I don't know if I should.
Martin might want to still be there. It's his NHP she dragged away.
Yeah.
It's his arm. I want to say no. I was
together. Well, I don't think we're the same squad.
You remember how our relationship was? I was kind of your mentor.
Yeah, I remember.
I've kind of stuck in that same fucking situation. Where I'm the mentor who's supposed to know things, and I don't know jack shit. One of them's like literally a fucking toddler.
What?
It's a long story. He was born 2 months ago. He's a little fucking anomalous stuffed thing. And he's trying to put the moves on. He's trying to put the moves on people. It's like fucked up. I'd be such a bad mom.
It was 2 years ago.
I don't think you'd be that bad of a mom.
Don't say that. You're fucking me up right now. Okay. Bye. I'll call you.
I'll call you.
Oh, and if you get any information on that runner, send it my way.
Oh yeah, that's Martin. He's a bit of a tech head, you know.
Yeah.
Martin. Right.
Martin.
I guess I have your number now, so I will send you an O mail, Omni mail, you know.
Unfortunately, I'm using Legion space currently.
Oh, well, hey, so are we, so that'll make things easier.
Oh yeah, that's it. Martin, how do I hang this up?
Can you hand my arm back, please?
Oh yeah, this is your arm.
I'm sorry, you talking into an arm right now?
Yeah, no,
yes, my
You
my
understand
NHP
my reluctance to spill my fucking guts to you right now.
Oh. Which part of the arm? Like the palm or like the elbow? Like
I
when you
was
hold an
speaking
arm like a phone.
I was speaking into the wrist.
Okay.
Okay, listen. You know how I feel.
I
Talk
do.
to you later.
Bye bye.
Shit.
That went well.
Yeah. That went well.
That
I'm going
is
to
it
bed.
over? Are you done in there?
Sorry
I'm going to
about
fucking
that.
bed.
I told Catherine not to call her, but she has a mind of her own.
I'm baffled.
What in God's name?
She did not fumble. I'm
She did not
baffled.
fumble even a little bit. You did amazingly, Ophelia. That was perfect.
That was incredibly pathetic, but thank you. I'm going to
Ophelia,
bed.
you did. You.
Hey, kid, thank you. I am going to
Yeah.
bed.
Two
No
thumbs
problem.
up.
Amanda offers William a tomato from the bowl that she got them.
Oh, hell yeah. Tomato time.
I'm gonna eat this tomato.
All right. Is there literally anything else left? Ophelia's gone to bed. Cassie's gone to bed. Finish
He's
Top
going
Gun,
to
I
bed.
guess.
I did have a conversation I wanted to have with Amanda last session, but they weren't here.
Oh, then take it away
Yeah.
by all means.
Yeah. Oh, how you holding up? You seemed a bit, torn up about what happened to the Hazel hereafters, and I just want to make sure that you're not pushing down your emotions so much that they eventually explode. I've seen that happen so much, and doesn't end well for people.
Your emotions are valid, and you should share them if you think that would help you. And I agree with Martin. I think that would help you as well.
I just. I know I don't know them all that well yet. Hell, I barely know anyone besides Dust Bunny, but
It was sad.
they're gonna be all right. I gotta believe that because I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe things like that for a very long time. I didn't believe that after the last time I saw you. And she looks at William, and I was wrong. So I'm not going to be wrong again.
But
Just follow your heart, and you'll find what's right. You're a good
would it
person.
not be better to be wrong, but to take the safe bet? Because odds are good they did not make it. And we have to be willing to accept that if we want to move forwards. Oh god, am I the leader? I am.
It fluctuates.
Anyways.
How about we talk about this again once they come back?
Alright. When you're ready to talk about it, we can talk about it. Just don't let it stew too much, okay?
Sure.
Everyone's allowed to cry. It's not It doesn't make you any less tough. It's normal.
And then Martin will use Heart Sense. What would you say Amanda is feeling right now?
Conflicted. But you kind of hit the nail on the head. She's pushing it down.
Okay. Very well. I used to do that too back in OMDI. I know it's hard to accept how you're feeling sometimes.
Are you
So,
talking to William or are you talking to Amanda? Because
Amanda.
Okay, Amanda's
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah. Alright, then I'll just be saying it in general to William.
Okay. Yeah, sorry to like kind of
No, it's okay.
cut that, I guess. Sorry.
What were you saying?
Oh.
You've been saying-
I know what it's like to push your emotions down until they boil to a point you can't control them anymore.
It can
I
make a
made enemies with someone that I probably shouldn't have when that happened.
It can make a person dangerous, and well, it's not good. It's bad for the person. It's bad for the people around them. But for the people in OMDI, they were kind of just told never to show emotions or never to let themselves be themselves. So yeah, that's how it is.
I'll keep an eye on her, but I can't force her to do anything. I mean, I can, it just won't end well. I mean,
I'll do whatever I can. Well, seeing her hurt like this, it's painful to me too.
Martin's just gonna rub William's head.
You know, I've never really lost anyone.
I'd
Not
say you
yet.
have.
Who?
You weren't exactly close to the Hazel Hereafters, but you know. And loss
That's
is
funny.
an inevitable part of life. Unless you're some forest head who thinks they're gonna become God, but how often does that happen?
Not often. I guess I just have to prepare myself to lose somebody who I'm close to.
Yeah.
This is why I really hate fighting. Because I think if I don't do well
So-
enough, I could lose people. You were in serious danger last time we were fighting. Remember when your
William,
friend got destroyed?
Martin's gonna get down on it one day and just to get eye level with William. Look at me, William. It's not your responsibility to look after our safety. Okay? You are young, you are learning. Let me worry about our safety for you. I am far more equipped to do so. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes. And don't think of the fighting we're doing as harming people, but protecting those we care about.
That's the only way I've been able to do it.
It's how most people do it.
Losing sight of that, it's... It's not good.
Starting to wonder if even that's enough to justify what I've done.
I'm sure
But
that whatever you've done, it's going to be justified in the end. You're a good person, Martin. Thank you for
everyone
being here for
saying
us.
that. Yet I've still to believe it. I don't know. But as much as I'm willing to talk about the fucked up things OMDI has done to me as a person, it is getting pretty late, and
I am rather tired.
also, Catherine, please don't keep those pictures. It's,
Are you in
You do not understand.
Catherine?
this is
Catherine,
gonna be a whole thing with you, isn't it?
if Catherine's in your arm, are you the same as Edie? Were you two people in
Do
one
not
body?
compare me to the flesh brain.
It is different.
We are of an incredibly different ilk.
We are separate entities completely. It is just that Catherine decided that,
Cozy.
yes, cozy.
It is not a golden arc, but it will do.
Gold is such a heavy substance.
Gold is such a malleable substance, bend it like reality.
Reality itself is malleable.
Stay.
I've noticed things I do. Some of the things I can do are just strange. Have you seen anything like this before? I heard
I
you
have.
mention something called the Metafold Ruiner. I don't know what that is, but
Well, the Metafold Ruiner is a complicated thing to explain. I barely understand it myself. All I know about it is what I felt it did. Granted, it's probably more than most of OMDI knows, so first-hand experiences. I'm getting really off track, sorry.
I hope
Anyway,
I
Metafold
make you-
Ruiners are just...
I
They
hope I make you feel
fold
comfortable.
reality, I suppose. It seems to be very similar to what you do when you transform. Do you know how it feels? Could you describe it to me?
It feels like I'm diving into an ocean. Icy cold particles rub against my skin, and I seem to expand, at least when I'm getting larger. I feel heavier and heavier. I'm able to feel more and more. First the water, then the air rushing over me. It's like being born again every time. That's how I got my arms back, if you remember. It just sort of happens. Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
Listening.
There's a reason why I left OMDI, and it wasn't because I realized that they were mistreating me. There's somebody who I've kept as a secret for a long time, and I'm beginning to think that it might be safe to show you. Not here though. Not now. But
Another time.
Are they nice?
25% chance they are not nice.
there is a 100% chance that they are nice.
I will not bend this probability.
So why have you been keeping this secret from us?
Well, they're sort of unique. They're another anomaly. Back when I was in confinement, they were the only person who I was able to talk to, at least reliably. Of course, I saw Amanda sometimes, but it's not the same. Amanda's normal, you know? Skins,
False.
bones, all of that. This person's... They're my friend. And they'll be nice to you.
Normal is subjective. I mean, there is another world where I was classified as an anomalous entity.
Another world?
It was annoying. Ball peen ham. 300 casualties.
How many casualties?
300 casualties.
It's metaphorical. It means what OMDI describes as anomalous isn't always.
Stupid made up bullshit.
Yeah. You're you.
You are an infinite infant. Forever the child.
I am
I
not
will raise you to be
infant.
better. I am the perfect mother.
Okay.
Our first lesson. The distinction between dissection and vivisection. Vivisection continues upon us today. We breathe, but we are observed.
I don't think this is a good thing to be teaching William right now, Catherine.
William should understand that the universe judges him at every second. At every moment he breathes, he is considered. He is weighed. At some point, he may be weighed invalid and be crushed upon the rocks. I would prefer for that to happen at a time more convenient for us.
I will say, I have been feeling a pressure lately. I've felt more powerful. But
That's God.
it's almost like my old form couldn't fully use the power. And I think I'll show you the next time we fight someone.
Yippee.
I think Catherine might like it.
Yippee. There is a 90% chance I will enjoy this display of violence that you will bring upon our doorsteps. Die. Die. Die.
Catherine is a fucking psychopath. Jesus Christ, sakes. I fucking love this woman. I should have tried to romance Catherine.
You would fail. You would be dashed upon the rocks. I like it, girls. Even the AIs are lesbians.
Robots are
Poor
so...
Willie. Can't get a break.
Didn't stand a chance.
Never stood a chance. dashed upon the rocks. Child killed upon the rocks. Infinite infant taught a lesson. Love and loss. Dashed upon the rocks. Concussion. Ball peen hammer.
You got
300
like
casualties.
you got like Delphi there for a second.
I like her.
I like her too. A lot of people
I wish to
say that
sublimate her consciousness into my own so we may be one. I want to be a Matryoshka doll of fucked up bitches.
So, do you need a wingman for that?
I don't
Probability.
think Catherine.
5%.
It's not a no.
So what you're saying
Well,
He's a
is
very
chance.
low maybe. You seem like a gambler. I hope you're dashed upon the rocks.
I hope I am not dashed upon the rocks. But actually,
I am.
Good
I would
instinct. Avoiding dashing upon the rocks is a sign of a working mind.
Yes.
You are functional, William.
You are functional, Catherine.
I don't need you
Partially.
to tell me that. Partially. 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 I'll kill you.
You have yet to succeed.
Ball peen hammer.
You should put her like inside of like a frame or something. She would
A
be like
giant killer robot. Put me inside of something that will make things bleed. I wish to feel the viscera upon my cool exterior. I want the metal to rust from the gore. I want to be unclean, unkempt, filthy. I wish to be a murderer.
maybe you shouldn't put her inside of a frame.
No.
I already
no,
do.
Wait, I can be good. Please
You
put me in
did?
a cool, sexy robot.
Which robot do you find to be the sexiest?
Easy. Caliban.
I don't know.
Incorrect. The answer is RC from Transformers.
I don't know why you bothered asking me this question. You are a child, an infinite infant. You don't know anything about shit or dick, let alone fuck.
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Catherine, do not make me explain the birds and the bees to William.
Martin.
What?
Your melatonin levels grow. Dangerous. Critical.
I think you should go to sleep.
Bring us to the bedchambers. I wish to
Fine.
snork. Me.
Alright.
What do you
Good
like
night,
about
William.
good night, Catherine. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go snuggle up with Amanda.
Good night, moon. Good night, sun.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Go the fuck to sleep. I would
Martin
make an
will.
excellent mother.
You certainly would make an interesting one.
I can give birth. Do you wish to see?
Take me to dinner first, Jesus.
So, is the session over now?
Yeah, session's over.
You know what
How
I
did
was
you-
thinking that. You know what I was thinking that whole time. So you guys were you just needed an NHP to
Yeah.
contact WIP, right?
A
Yeah, you
little
could have
bit,
just gotten nil.
True,
could've just-
kind of.
Just gotten there.
Probably. No, Neil didn't think of it though, did she?
And I wasn't there. And I was like, okay, I'm a me.
I'm gonna continue.
My arc is
You-
over. My scene is done.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
already had your
continue
big
calling-
game moment.
I'm gonna continue calling Uni and Nil as one singular person, Edie, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
Kill you.
it is what it is.